So a little impromptu video. I just woke up, no makeup, my hair's not done, still in jammies, but I haven't had a chance to record lately, and I have good news. I am finally under 200 pounds, first time in 19 years, so that's a very exciting thing for me. And I did it before school started, which was my goal. School starts tomorrow. I am at 197 pounds, so I have lost 57, 58 pounds, and I am well on my way to my goal weight. I want to get down to 150 pounds. I am at 197. I started at 255. So I'm very proud of myself. I've worked very hard. It hasn't been as hard as I thought it would be, though, because of the intermittent fasting. That has been huge, and eating whole foods. My diet has been changing over time. I experiment with things. I eat different things, try new things. I get on different kicks of enjoying something. One of my favorite dishes has been a scampi dish that I've been making. I use jumbo shrimp, well, not really big, kind of the medium shrimp, um, and take the tails off and cook it in a little bit of um, usually a little bit of butter, a little bit of olive oil, and then I add minced garlic and lemon pepper and cayenne pepper because I like it a little bit spicy. And then I add a little bit of onion, and then I put that over angel hair pasta, one of my favorite dishes. I eat that quite a bit. It's very filling. I can't eat very much of it. Another dish favorite of mine. Oh, and sometimes I'll add a little bit of salmon to that, with the shrimp. Another favorite dish is the seared tuna. I sear it with some wasabi powder and soy sauce, low sodium soy sauce. I sear the steak first, chop it up into little squares, and then I cook some zucchini. I saute some with a little bit of olive oil. Actually, I used coconut oil this last time. Some zucchini, carrots, onion, and mushroom, and then I add the already cooked tuna at the very end just to get it warm. I don't want to cook it any more than it's already been cooked, so it's still a little bit raw in the middle. And put that over some basmati rice, some basmati brown rice or white rice. Eat lots of salads, dark green salads. And so I'm doing OMAD. Sometimes I do alternative day fasting, depending on what my schedule is. Now that I'm going back to school tomorrow, I will probably do OMAD, not alternative day fasting. It's too hard to try to eat 3 meals a day when I'm traveling a lot. 4 days a week. I travel about 150 miles a day, and I can take my food with me. It's just not as easy. I'd rather just do my day, come home. I get home about 4 o'clock and eat my one meal, and I think that's going to work better for me. OMAD's going to work better for me during the schools, and then on the weekend, I haven't decided. I may eat 3 small meals a day on the weekend. I may eat 3 meals a day one day on the weekend and do fasting the other day. I'm going to play it by ear. It's what my body wants. I'm letting my body kind of dictate. I was doing alternative day fasting, and I found that I was getting hungry. So I went to doing one meal a day. I'm letting my body kind of determine it, especially after I did the 16-8, and then I did the 18-6, and then I did the 24, and then I did the alternative day fasting. It's all working for me. It's just kind of become what my body wants. There was a day I was doing alternative day fasting and I was really hungry and I felt like my body was saying you need to eat something. So I did, and my weight didn't skyrocket. It didn't go up any. It stayed the same. And then in a couple days I dropped, a couple pounds like I always do. So I'm not panicking anymore. I'm still recording what I eat out of habit. And it's just so I can kind of look back and see what I've been eating, or if there was any gut issues, I can see if there's anything I ate that might have bothered me. It's been interesting. I've been working part-time at a Family Dollar in the evenings. I work like 4 to 10:30, and it's absolutely incredible the amount of people that come in, especially late evening. They get off work and they come in and they buy all this junk food, amazing amount of junk food, and it's their dinner. Or they're picking it up to begin their night shift. Bags and bags of potato chips and candy and cupcakes, and that's what they are eating for dinner. They say, "This is my dinner tonight." And people that come in with their kids and they're picking up junk food, and that's what they're going home to eat instead of an actual dinner. And these people are all unhealthy. You can tell that their skin pallor and their weight. And I mean, the kids obviously, well, a lot of them are very chubby, but the parents, I can't believe the number of them that are severely overweight. A lot of health issues. Americans are so unhealthy, and it makes me sad because they're going to die young. They're not going to live long lives into their 90s. Americans don't do that anymore because of the way they eat. And And I see that now. In China, I saw such healthy people. Although China's greatly being affected by the Western diet, the Pizza Huts and the Burger Kings and the McDonald's everywhere. And I remember my Chinese students wanting to take us out to dinner, and they took us to a McDonald's. And I said, I hate McDonald's. I don't want to eat a McDonald's ever again. It's not real food. It's so full of preservatives, so full of things that our body can't recognize. The reason our grandparents lived to be old, because even though they drank milk, which really is not good for us, and ate beef and chicken and pork and things, is because they weren't stuffed full of preservatives back then. Low fat means low fat and low and no sugar, and because of additives and fake, what we call fake sugar, gets put into our bodies, and our bodies don't know what to do with that stuff. It's not food. It's not real. It's like putting plastic in your body, and it builds up and creates cancers and creates hardened arteries and gives people strokes and heart attacks. And I'm not doing this because I want to live to be 100. I don't want to live to be 100, but um, my mental clarity is so different. Um, I'm thinking all the time. I'm finding I need less sleep. I've always been like an 8 to 10 hour sleeper. I'm sleeping less. I think so much more. My brain is just going all the time, and I was much more sluggish in my thoughts before. I had kind of a brain fog that I didn't even know I had until now. And especially the last month, I just feel like I'm thinking a lot. And there's all this thing, there's these things I just want to do, and all these ideas I have, and it's going to help me a lot in school this year. So this has been a great time for me, an amazing time physically. I've only been able to go swimming like 1 or 2 times a week because of the new job that I'm doing. And now that school is starting, I'll be able to go swimming on Saturdays, and hopefully 1 or 2 mornings a week. I'll have to go early in the morning because it won't be possible in the evenings. But things are good. I feel good, and things are changing. And this has been a lifestyle change. I recommend for women over 50, if you want to learn more about this, and specifically for women going through menopause or postmenopausal, Dy Ann Parham. It's DY space ANN, and her last name is Parham. She was a lifesaver for me. And she specializes in women over 50, and she knows so much about intermittent fasting. I highly recommend her and Dr. Fung, Fung, I believe. I learned a lot from him. Cynthia Thurlow, she's another one I learned a great deal from. Um, there's a lot of information out there on intermittent fasting, and but be sure to consult your doctor. I saw my doctor last Tuesday. She was blown away because she saw me in December, and it is now September. And since she saw me, I've lost over 40 pounds, and I had gained weight after seeing her. So she hadn't seen me since I gained weight, and did blood work. and my cholesterol is perfect. Now I'm on cholesterol medication. She had put me on cholesterol medication when I saw her in December, and it was the first time I had ever been on cholesterol medication. In 6 months, she's going to test my blood again because I really would like to go off the cholesterol medication. So in 6 months, if it's still perfect, she's going to take me off and we're going to see how I do. But I am off high blood pressure medication for the first time in 20 years. And well, it would be 18 years. I went off of it. I mean, I went on it right after my pregnancy with my son. So my blood pressure is absolutely perfect. I went off of the high blood pressure medication about 10 weeks ago. I had my own blood pressure monitor. So I um, told her I'd like to go off. She had me slowly take myself off. And then after off, I had to check my blood pressure every day for 2 weeks, and I did, and it was perfect. So she said, "You don't have to take it anymore." Um, all of my blood work was fantastic. The only issue I have is anemia, which has always been a problem for me. And I have to have blood infusions, iron infusions, about every 5 years. And I'm almost due for one. I don't qualify yet to have my insurance cover it quite yet. Um, and hopefully within the next year I'll get one. I always feel so much better after I have one. I have more energy, but I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I know that will make a difference, but I'm feeling good. My B12 is good. I take B12 shots, and it's fine because of my shots. So and my vitamin D, which I take really high dosage of capsules, are good. So I am hoping to be down to just a few meds um, within the next 6 months. That's my goal. The ultimate goal had been to lose the 50 pounds so that I could have my knee replacement next summer. So I haven't seen my orthopedic surgeon since this diet, this lifestyle change. I will see him hopefully in October, and I plan to knock his socks off because the last time I saw him, I had gained weight instead of losing weight, and he's like, "I'm not touching your knee until you lose 50 pounds, and now you've gained weight." So, time I'd seen him before, I needed to lose 40, and this last time I saw him, I needed to lose 50. So he's going to be pleasantly surprised. We have a joke going between us that I'm going to pay. My knee is going to help pay for his yacht, which he's not really getting one, but it had been kind of a standard joke. So hopefully I can help pay for his yacht with my knee next summer. So anyway, I'm doing great. Thanks for watching my video. Be sure you subscribe if you haven't, and I will check in with you again. And thank you for your support, and please put some comments below.